Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 13 of Sam vs. Madden, where I have my predictions and Madden's predictions. And we started off week 13 with Seahawks and Cowboys. Cowboys ended up winning that game, and Madden predicted the Cowboys would win, and I did as well. So me and Madden so far this week are 1-0. And we're going to start today's video off discussing Titans and Colts. Colts will win 20-13 in my opinion. But Madden thinks that the Titans are going to upset the Colts here 14-11. I mean, I definitely don't see that happening. It definitely could happen because it is a divisional matchup, and those are always, could go one way or the other. And I just don't think the Titans are going to win. I mean, they could, but I don't think they will. All right, our next 1 o'clock game is going to be between the Falcons and Jets. Falcons will win 24-9. And Madden thinks the Jets are going to upset the Falcons. So far, they have 2 upsets in a row in this video, as it looks like they think Tim Boyle is going to have 294 with 2 touchdowns and beat out Desmond Ridder and the Falcons. I mean, I don't think Tim Boyle is going to lead the Jets to a victory in this league right now. So I definitely don't see any way the Jets win this game. All right, we got an NFC South matchup between the Panthers and Bucks. Bucks will win 24-10, and Madden seems to think that the Panthers are going to upset the Bucks 24-21. This would be the Panthers' first game this season without head coach Frank Reich, who got fired after last week. And I mean, I don't think the Bucks are very good, and it is a divisional matchup, so, it's like Titans-Colts. I mean, I don't think the Panthers will win, but definitely could happen just because, no Frank Reich, and it's a divisional matchup. Bucks aren't very good. They have a bad coach of their own at Todd Bowles, and, it's got their own problems. So Panthers, they could sneak out a win, but, I mean, I don't really see it happening. All right, our next game is going to be between the Lions and the Saints, and I have the Lions winning this one 23-20, and Madden seems to think the Lions are going to win as well, and it's going to be a very similar score prediction to mine, except they think both quarterbacks are going to do pretty bad because both these quarterbacks had under 200 passing yards, and Jared Goff barely had over 50% of his passes completed, and Derek Carr only had 41. So this doesn't seem like a very exciting game. So Madden seems to think this game's going to be very boring. But I agree with Madden that the Lions are going to win. I don't think it's going to be like this. I think there'll be a lot more offense. I mean, at least, in terms of completion percentage and passing yards. But, I do agree with around that score prediction and the Lions winning this game. All right, our next game is going to be between the Chargers and Patriots, and I have the Chargers winning this one 13-10. They've got a hell of a lot more talent than the Patriots, and despite how bad of a coach Brandon Staley is, I still think he's going to barely beat a 2-9 Patriots team that has no talent whatsoever, and they've just looked horrible this whole year. Right now, Chargers are up 27-17 on the Patriots in this simulation for Madden. And it looks like Bailey Zappe's going to have more passing yards than Justin Herbert. So I guess it looks like their defense is going to struggle like they have all year. But, that's the second game in a row where me and Madden agree that the team is going to win. All right, our next game is going to be between the Cardinals and Steelers. Steelers are going to win 24-21, and Madden seems to think the Steelers are going to win 21-14, as it looks like Kyler Murray really struggled in this game, as he only had completed 54% of his passes. He had 2 passing touchdowns, so that's not terrible. Kenny Pickett completed 72% of his passes and had similar touchdown passing yard stats to Kyler Murray, as it looks like the Cardinals' offense just couldn't really do much against the Steelers' potent defense. So, yeah, I could definitely see this happening just because, the Steelers have a really good defense, and the Cardinals' offense has been up and down all year, and this will be, the first really good defense Kyler Murray's played, all year. All right, our final 1 o'clock game for this video is going to be between the Dolphins and Commanders. Dolphins will win 31-27. And Madden thinks that the Commanders are going to win 27-21. as they think Sam Howell is going to have more passing yards than Tua and somehow get his team over the hump against the Dolphins, because they've got a really good record and they always beat up on the bad teams, and the Commanders kind of fit the bad team description. So I definitely don't see this happening. I mean, it could, but, it's the NFL. I mean, they play the game, so it could, but no, I don't think it will happen, just because I think the Dolphins, they're frauds, I think, but I don't think they're going to lose to the Commanders. I think they're way better than them. All right, our first 4 o'clock game is going to be between the Broncos and Texans. I have the Broncos winning 16-15, and as some of you may know, I'm a Broncos fan, and we've been winning a lot of games in a row. We've won 5 in a row, so I think we'll continue it to make it 6 in a row against the Texans. This will probably be our toughest opponent all year, except for the Chiefs, and I don't know. We've just been finding ways to win. Sean Payton has really turned our team around, because, we started off really bad, and now we're 6-5, and the Texans are also 6-5, so this will be a really big game. So I hope we win, because if we want to make the playoffs, we probably need to win this game, as I do agree the Broncos will win this game. All right, our next game is going to be probably a game of the week candidate between the 49ers and Eagles, and I have the 49ers winning this one 31-28. I guess you could say it's kind of an upset, because they have a little bit of a worse record than the Eagles. Eagles are 10-1, 49ers are 8-3, but 49ers, in my opinion, are a way more complete team than the Eagles. The Eagles have been winning a lot of close games, and they haven't looked as good as what their record indicates. So I think the 49ers will make a statement and win this game and shock some people, because I'm sure a lot of people think the Eagles are going to win. But me and Madden both think the 49ers will win and put on a show and put up 42 points, 42-35, very high scoring game. So that looks like it'd be an exciting one. All right, our final 4 o'clock game is going to be between the Browns and the Rams. And I have the Browns winning 20-17. The Browns lost to the Broncos last week, 29-12, and the Rams were able to knock off the Cardinals. And in that game, their offense looked phenomenal, because Kyron Williams had a day, Matthew Stafford had a day. So I'm sure that's why Madden thinks the Rams are going to beat the Browns. They think they're going to keep their offense rolling and score 31 on the best defense in the NFL. But I don't see that happening. I think the reason they scored so many points against the Cardinals is the Cardinals don't exactly have a good defense. And the Browns, they have the best defense in the NFL. So I think the Browns are going to win this game. And, do that. All right, our 8 o'clock Sunday night game is going to be between the Chiefs and the Packers. I have the Chiefs winning 28-17. And apparently Madden thinks the Packers are going to upset the Chiefs, which is, I don't think that's going to happen. I hope it does, because I absolutely hate the Chiefs. But, the Chiefs are way too much of a complete team to drop a game like this. And it looks like Madden thinks the Chiefs are still going to put up a show on offense, but it looks like their defense has really struggled in that game, which is not exactly realistic, because the Chiefs' defense has actually been really good this year, and it's been what has been keeping them in all these games, rather than their offense, because usually their offense is good, but it's their defense. All right, our final game of the video is Bengals and Jags, and I have the Jags winning this one 27-17. Bengals kind of just losing some hope right now. They don't have Joe Burrow for the rest of the season, because he suffered a season-ending injury a couple weeks back. And Jake Browning isn't Joe Burrow, and he's not going to keep this team in Super Bowl contention like Joe Burrow does. As Madden seems to think the Jags are going to absolutely destroy the Bengals 44-7. And it looks like Jake Browning really struggled against this Jags defense. And I definitely think the Jags are going to win by a significant margin, as I predicted they'd win by more than one score, but I don't think they'll win by this much. I mean, they could, but I don't think that they will. And that's going to do it for all the games. I know this video isn't what you're used to, so my apologies for that, because my Xbox was being weird and not letting me record videos, so that's why I had to do the screenshot method. But regardless, thank you so much for watching if you made it this far into the video, and I will catch you guys in my next video, and we'll see how Week 13 plays out. I will see you all next time.